beautiful abayas and nice, really fancy outerwear, going to really nice places, lots of tasty food. You're not going to be asked on the Day of Judgment. You know what makes it that much more special is, hey guys, welcome to the second episode of the Ramadan series of your Comfort Sisters Diary. Today I am going to talk about the Ramadan aesthetic. So you guys may have been on social media and you have been seeing a lot of aesthetic kind of videos, pictures of people in their beautiful abayas and nice, really fancy outerwear, going to really nice places, lots of tasty food and fancy food, or even in the house, like they have like really nice like decorations, and the whole place looks and gives that like Ramadan aesthetic. And I'm gonna tell you guys that my house, my bedroom, my abayas are not like that. It's not like that. So just straight up facts that my house looks exactly the same as it was before. I feel like the only difference is that we have like the houses up. If you've seen in my previous podcast episodes, you've seen like the houses on the fireplace. We have put the houses back on because they give such a cute homey vibe. Pretty much we have like a sign that has like, that I bought like years ago, and it's just like the timing of the iftaar and like the du'as as well on there. So I've got that as well, and that's pretty much it. We don't go out to places during Ramadan or to like fancy like restaurants, or like I don't even have, when I say we, I say my family because I'm spending Ramadan with my family, or I don't have like really expensive abayas. You've pretty much seen, like, have you seen the suhoor like get-togethers, gatherings? I've never had that. And it's hard to see when you look online that like everything looks so beautiful and put and clean as well. Like everything looks so clean, and people have like a dedicated corner or a dedicated room to pray in. You feel like you're just like not a part of that basically, and you feel like, oh, my place should feel like that. I should be going out to dinners with beautiful expensive abayas. But that's not what Ramadan is about. If you think of it in the Prophet's time, he didn't have all of that. He didn't have the glamour. He wore a simple thobe, and that's pretty much it. And the conditions that he was living in was not elegant or rich or anything that is like today. I feel like a lot of people do like pretty much forget that Ramadan has always been about simplicity. With food, you shouldn't be eating a lot of food. You should be breaking with the date, right? And then eating one meal, right? You can eat, like I usually eat like fruit or like a little starter, but it's nice to eat a little starter, a good meal, and then pray, right? Because your main focus, like eating food, you get like barakah out of eating food, but you need to pray as well. And if you eat so much, then you're gonna feel so full while you're trying to pray, because it's actually not a good feeling at all. And that's why you need to go simple, and you need to actually work on what is good for your energy. And you know, you can watch loads of videos on that. And to be completely honest, a lot of people don't have luxurious Ramadan decorations in their house. It is the influencers, and if you think about it, influencers mainly be sponsored by brands that have these expensive things. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, there's anything wrong with having all of that, but for us to feel like we need to have all of that is not what we need to be thinking, if you know what I mean. Because I pretty much see influencers and YouTubers, they have all of this, and I'm like, oh, like I wish my house was looking like that. But it's not about how the house looks. You're not going to be asked on the Day of Judgment your aesthetics of Ramadan. You're not going to be asked that. Ramadan is not all about how it looks on the outside. It's all about the inside. And you really need to work on the inside of who you are. And you know what makes it that much more special is by adding that little bit of like element to Ramadan. I have like crocheted some like, I've given people like Ramadan gifts, like little moons and stuff, and I'm like crochet the little moons. So it's just like really nice just to do it yourself and just to make it yourself and to look at it and be like, I made that. Like, I'm proud of myself, I made that. And it's more memorable in a sense instead of spending loads of money on decoration. Like, Ramadan decorations are expensive. As much as we see influencers and we think that we want to have such a beautiful space like that, the craving of wanting your place to look really pretty and having a nice space is quite nice. But at the same time, it really isn't about what's on the outside. Just focus on the inside. Ramadan will feel much more special that way. So yeah, this is the end of this episode. I will see you next week.